Hello everybody, this is quixQuery, coming to you with all the new info brought to us by the recent Nintendo Direct on September 13th. We'll get right into the good stuff here and talk about the story information that was covered in this clip. Mario isn't happy about Bowser marrying Peach. Whew, crazy theories out of the way. Seriously though, the first big thing is that Cappy is joining us to rescue his sister Tiara, who is, you guessed it, a tiara. This falls in line with what we learned a week or two ago on the official Nintendo Mario Odyssey webpage. Next up is the world map. We only get a brief glance at it, but from that we can clearly see the moon, which supports the final boss on the moon theory. This also gives us a glimpse of Mario's path through the kingdoms, letting us assume that the Cascade Kingdom comes after the Cap Kingdom and Toast Arena after that. Now, that doesn't mean the game is linear, that just means that the first time we visit each of these, we do so in a bit of an order, which is not a new concept. We saw that in Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and a bunch of other games. On the topic of kingdoms, 3 new kingdoms were revealed in this direct. 2 of them we already had information on, and 1 of them goes unnamed. As a side note, the name of the main area in the Cascade Kingdom is Fossil Falls. First on this list is the Snow Kingdom, with Shiveria being the town inside. There's a pretty intense snowstorm going on here, which doesn't let us get a good view of the areas shown, but in this clip we can see a bit of some other platforms. No power moons were shown, but we get a brief glance at some type of coin right here. Whether they're regional coins or not, I don't know. The graphics on Mario at this point are quite nice, expressing the extremely cold nature of this kingdom quite well. There's also some type of snowball racing minigame in this kingdom, more on that later. Second is the Seaside Kingdom, the resident city being Bub Lane. At first glance, a portion of this seems to be underwater, with a few massive gold-embroidered vials in sight that are probably vital to the story of this town in some way. The water is crystal clear here, and apparently that attracts a lot of tourists. The direct tells us that apparently the seawater has a refreshing fizz, like it's carbonated. We can clearly see the regional coins in this clip are upside-down seashells. The crazy cap shop here appears to be on the back of a giant Loch Ness monster. I would also judge that this eel belongs to this kingdom, based on all the bubbles, though it could belong to some other water kingdom. There is also an odd Potaboo-like enemy that seemingly allows you to fly through the air in a small bubble of water. No idea what to make out of that, but you can also check out this dog catching Cappy. It's pretty cool. The last and currently unnamed kingdom looks like it has a jungle prehistoric theme with plants that almost look like they're plastic. Has these weird caterpillar enemies that have a capture effect like so. There are also winged dinosaurs that allow you to glide around, like using a hang glider. There's a minigame here called Koopa Freerunning, but we'll get to that later. The crazy cap store here appears to be founded by toads, though this could just be misleading. The regional coins for this region seem to be visible in this clip for a split second, and they appear to be leaf-shaped. We can also see that the regional coins are leaf-shaped in this clip by looking at the GUI overlay. This kingdom has yellow moons, as seen here. Also notable among these new kingdom footages are clips of this rocket power-up, showing its ability to run up walls and over the top of water. While we're going over side notes, this boss was revealed, and it's particularly interesting, showing what appears to be a Mama Brutal with her pet golden chain chomp. Next up, we have a feature of our menu UI, showing off a list of all the moons in a kingdom. The Sand Kingdom apparently has 69 total moons that can be earned, while only requiring 16 of these to advance the Odyssey. It also shows the location of each moon on the map. Now, if you're like me at all, you'll probably find yourself struggling to find the last few moons in a kingdom, given so many that are just scattered around everywhere. Well, fear not, because there are ways of receiving hints at moon locations. These methods are talking to Talkatoo, conversing with the hint toad at the cost of a few coins. Or you can use an Amiibo by talking to Uncle Amiibo. Wait, Uncle Amiibo. What a name, Nintendo, what a name. But there are other uses for Amiibo, as shown in this chart. You can acquire Mario, Peach, and Bowser's respective wedding outfits, and each one gives you a boost in-game. Mario lets you gain a temporary invincibility, Peach allowing you to receive a life-up heart, and Bowser revealing regional coin locations. Now, I've seen some people theorizing about playable Peach and Bowser from this chart, and while I personally don't think either will be playable, I've definitely been wrong before. One of the last major features revealed in this direct was the addition of competitive minigames. These are minigames such as the jump rope game in New Donk City that allows you to compete on global and friend leaderboards for the best score. As of this direct, we know of the jump rope minigame, the RC car minigame, the Koopa free-running minigame, and this mysterious snowball racing minigame. Here's a good look at the scoreboard. Another thing revealed was the ability to capture moments of gameplay using the Snapshot Tool. It's pretty self-explanatory, coming with a couple of filters, watermarks, and third-dimensional manipulation while taking the clip. Also noteworthy is the ability to rotate the screenshot to give you something perfect for a phone background. There were quite a few new outfits revealed, including Lab Coat Mario, I'm actually a French artist and not an Italian plumber Mario, I'm a lot less cold with this on Mario, Classic Dr. Mario, Mario the Hawaiian Tourist, Cave Mario, 10-Gallon Cappy Mario, and Swimsuit Mario. To finish off, I wanted to show a few new clips, including this fancy maneuver, this absolutely massive Goomba stack, and some other odds and ends. Now, before I roll the credits, there was also a hardware bundle announced, including a new color of Joy-Con, left and right, and a fancy new travel case. I personally was hoping for a collector's edition, but I guess this'll do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Super Mario Odyssey looks to be one of the best there's ever been. My name is quixQuery, and I will see you in another video.